So what did you find?
I found this pistol.
Yes. That is, you found it right here?
I found it right here.
Wow.
Just with this pinpoint.
Really? That's cool. Just talking to people still, and we're still giving away prizes and stuff, but yeah, they just found a pistol right here. That's a genuine pistol, isn't it? That's like a boot pistol, you think?
I was amazed. Could be. I was amazed.
Are you happy for him? Yeah, I'm happy for him.
I just stopped by and said, do you need a shovel? I think it's deeper. But he just dug it. I just saw like a little piece of...
Yeah.
And
you see how it laid right in there.
Oh, yeah. Man, it's just a chunk of iron.
Congratulations.
When I pull it out, I'm like, congratulations, real quick.
Yeah, that is cool.
How?
That is cool.
Can I hold it?
Ticket number 6967.
Like, I think
that's cool. I gotta get out there and start digging. Pretty neat. That's like a harness buckle for a horse tack.
Don't know what that is.
Let's see. I don't know either. That could be anything, just about.
I think I know.
It's a piece of iron, right?
Yeah, that's a piece.
For sure.
I found something just like that out there on the train tracks.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that was used for, but congratulations.
If you haven't been out here, it's fun.
It's fun. Where are we?
West Texas.
Well, we're in Texas. That's right.
An hour away to Louisiana.
Yep, that's right. At the Charles Garrett Memorial Hunt.
It's fun.
It is fun. You'll be here next year, every one of you. Have any luck? Jeez. That made me jump. Heard that this morning, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You got something?
I'm trying to find it.
Sure. I got all kinds of stuff in there.
I have to look for the one I just found.
Okay. Hey, up there, crawling around with a pinpointer, only a pinpointer, and he found a pistol, a real pistol. Right up there by the thing. Pretty amazing. Got a bullet? Well, that's pretty cool. A Civil War bullet, is it? I think you're a little shy, aren't you?
No.
Yes, you are. That's my buddy Steve's son. I can pick on him a little bit.
So where's the coin?
That it?
I don't know where the coin is.
Well, I can't wait all day. I got digging to do. Got my first relic, a Sharps bullet. That was actually pretty deep. It's way down in the bottom of that hole, just like that. Sweet. That was from the relic hunt, obviously, so let's find a big old chunk of silver. I think it is.
A coin?
No, I don't think it's a coin. Yeah, this is I thought it was a silver coin signal, but I think it's a lock. I think it's a lock. It's a lighter, I bet. Or not. This definitely was not buried as part of the hunt. I don't even know what it is for sure. Any idea? Scabbard throat for a sword? I don't know either. Alright, we'll put that in the bag and we'll go find some coins. So we didn't have any luck whatsoever looking for silver. So I came over here back in the old woods. So I found what I think is 2 pieces of pig iron right here that someone dug up and of course is left on the top. Let's take a look at them and see if that's what it is. This was an iron furnace behind me. So these are 2 pieces of pig iron, and what they would have done is melted these down in the furnace back there, and they would turn this into plows and hoes and all kinds of tools and maybe even cannonballs. A lot of iron on this site. Really cool stuff. I'm not going to carry that out of here, but I'm going to kind of rebury it a little bit because there's just stuff everywhere that people dug up and just laid up against trees. So maybe I should take it with me. I don't have any Texas. I should. I don't have any Texas pig iron, so I do now. It's kind of a neat little hole I'm digging in here. I was walking back toward the gator pond where they keep the gators along the ridge, and I found this hole that's been dug out. Maybe, I think probably the guy is using it as a, a burning area, as you can clearly see. But anyway, on this bank over here, look at all these bricks piled up, and there's this nice thick layer of dark soil, so that's organic matter, and this could be some good relics in there. So I started digging here. Although I have not found anything like super awesome, this just came rolling out of the ground. which is probably related to the iron furnace, and I got a big chunk of melted lead, which is in my bag. It's not a huge chunk of melted lead, but it's a chunk of melted lead. So I'm hopeful as we dig back through here, and we're just going to pull it down into the hole, it'll be loaded with like gold coins and stuff. So let's get to it. Dug another big piece of melted lead, so maybe this building burned. We just need to figure out how old it is. I mean, so far it looks pretty old, but there's no way for me to tell for sure. So we'll have to keep digging and keep looking. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and take my headphones off so you can hear the beeps. Might not be too exciting, but it'll be probably more exciting than just listening to me talk. So I'm using the AT Max here, and what I've done, I'll show you how I have it set up. I have it on the 0 program, really high discrimination because there's so much iron in here. I went ahead and knocked the sensitivity down a little bit because, you know, I'm just listening for stuff there that's really shallow. And I have a signal here. I thought I did anyway. Well, let me go ahead and just crank that iron discrimination down so you can hear what it really sounds like. This is what it sounds like without discrimination on. So see, just lots of noise going on. I thought I had a signal right in here somewhere. How I knocked it down the hill, I bet. Yeah, so might be a little something there we're going to go after. But I'm going to go ahead and crank this discrimination back up. And we're going to try to dig as fast as we can because we're running out of daylight. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, just scoop that thing up, figure out what it is, and if it's something good I'll show you. If not, I'm going to keep digging. I'm not really sure what was here because the ground is super hard, and part of it, but right next to it is super soft. And if you look, this is the hard stuff. It's almost like concrete, but not quite as bad, but it's got bricks in it and lots of pieces of charcoal. So maybe this was baked, I don't know. And of course this is really soft over here. Here's a nail, I'm looking at that. That's a round nail, so that's not a good sign. As far as the age of the structure, we want square nails. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig a little bit more. If we don't start finding square nails, we're gonna keep moving down to the gator pond, where the toothless gator lives. Since all I'm finding there are like round nails and some iron, I don't see any old glass or old pottery or sweet unbroken bottles. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Keep going that way, see if we can get into another spot. Don't have
I've really never liked braiding.
You are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got